Right, welcome back to my fourth scripting tutorial. First things first, before we get into what we're going to do this tutorial, I have actually noticed, watching my tutorials, I actually failed to tell you what I was doing when I went script.parent. Well, I think I did. If I didn't, skip about 3 minutes in. No, 2 minutes in. So when we make a function, let's just make a function called function onTouched. Then I'm just going to put in some code. Dot transparent. You don't have to copy what I'm doing right now. In fact, no, yeah, do. Wait 2 game dot workspace baseplate dot transparency equals 0. Wait 2. Okay, and you should be. If you don't know what that does, just rewatch my last tutorials. That's fine. Okay. And so normally, what I would do was game.workspace.baseplate.touched connect on touched, and this works as you know. Well, I hope you know. If you don't know, go back and watch my previous tutorials. I keep on doing this. There we go, it worked. But sometimes what I did instead was want script.parent.baseplate.touched connect onTouched. What this simply does is the script is referring to itself. It has to be written with a little s. If you write it with a big S, capital S, it doesn't work, so it has to be written with a lowercase s. And then it goes parent, then baseplate. And if you stuck a value, bool value in, and then if you went baseplate and you wanted to reference baseplate, you could just go script.parent, which would work fine. But if you put it here, you can use 2 parents and just go like this. And so all that does is it hops up the family tree, which I taught you about to visualize it in. Anyway, so that's that out of the way. I am just going to go and reinsert a little bit of code I like to have here. So I'm just going to pause you real quick. Right, I do actually have a bit more than this, but I think this is actually the only relevant bit, which I want you to have at the bottom of your scripts. I often like to put just put a signature at the top. Wolfgang von, scripted by Wolfgang von Prinz. It's just nice to have that. Wolfgang von Prinz. And while I did set it up to be a multi-line comment, I just think that looks nicer. Anyway, so yeah, that is that pretty much covered, and my mum is calling me, so I am going to be right back. Alright, I'm back. She wanted me to ask me a question. So, in this tutorial, we're going to be doing while true do loops, and we're also going to be doing... We're going to be doing while loops. Anyway, I want you to write in while true do end. Okay? Oh wait, no, we did loops last lesson, didn't we? Wait, no, did we? I don't think we did actually. I'm just going to check. Sorry. No, we didn't. I did actually record it, but I got interrupted. And so, I'm going to do it this lesson. Anyway, so while true do loop, if we wanted, no, keep your while true do loop, just multi-line commented out. if we wanted to get game.baseplate, no, let's do it in a new method. Script. I'll get rid of the value. Script.parent. I will actually teach you about those values. They're incredibly useful this lesson. Script.parent.transparency equals 1. Weight 2. Script.parent.transparency equals 0. You don't have to copy me right now. We'll just do weight 2. No, wait. Okay. So we want this to loop over and over again. Without knowing how to do a loop, you go like this. But oh wait, you're not going to notice whilst it's not visible. So you write weight 2 in here. And so this is the individual chunk of code, which you're just going to copy and paste over and over again. So if you wanted it to loop, you'll go like something like this, wouldn't you? Right. We've zoomed in a tiny bit, but hey, that's nice. But instead, we can do something else. We can do while true do. And it'll, in a loop like this, it'll always be true. You can't break out of a loop like this. This is an infinite loop. So you're probably wondering why I have this weight 2 here. Because, well, no, you always need a weight 2 or weight whatever at the end of this function, depending on what you're doing, obviously. But for what we're doing for the time being, and we're just editing the properties of parts of our script. Because otherwise, you will not notice it being transparent. Look, I'll show you this. I mean, you can try this too. Okay, that works rather nicely. If I get rid of that, I'm just going to change it to 1 so it goes faster. Come on. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it should change every time I click, but it doesn't. Enjoy that. And this is because there's nothing to prevent it. There's nothing holding it here. Oh, another thing I need to tell you, with a while true do loop, no matter what you are doing, see, here we go. No matter what you're doing with a while true do loop, you've always got to have at least a weight, like that, because otherwise it'll just crash the game, and that's pretty much game over for you. Anyway, so now I'm going to do a while. Oh wait, no, here we go. So if we do a equals true, so we're going to store a bool variable. And then we go while a is equal. This is how you declare if something's equal or not. Instead of changing its value, so I'm going to put that in here. To check a value, I'm going to put to check a value is that. To change a value, I recommend you do write this down. To change a value. Okay. So while a is equal to true, and then we can you've always got to write do. So to loop. So the formula to loop is. So I'm just going to write while value is equal to true, do, end. we're always going to have a wait in there. While A is equal to true, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually end. We want to break out of this script. A is equal to false, and I'm going to show you a really cool use for that. Well, A is true, do. If A is equal to false, print A is false, and this will print out once A is false. There we go. Now we could do it wait to A equals true, and now we'll loop over and over again. But we're not going to do that. So that is pretty much while true do loops. The reason this works is it just works, okay? Now we're going to do if. I'm just going to pause. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, so now I'm going to teach you if, else if. So if, great, nice one. If, else if, and else. Now they're three very important scripting functions, and I'm going to show you what they do. So right, let's write A equals true. Now we're going to write if, and this will check a value. Like a while A is equal to A, but this is a different purpose, and you'll see why. So if A is equal, this only run once. Yeah, this will only run once unless you put it in a while true do loop, which you can do. If A is equal to true, then let's just space this out. Do copy this in. If val is equal to val do, then code end. So that is the formula for doing an if script. If A is equal to true, I want it to print A is true. Okay, I'm just going to try this. A is true. Wonderful. Now what if A is not true? Well, in this case, you write else. And else print A is not true. Oh, I'll set A to false so you can see that in action. A is not true. There we go. Now, what if we wanted to check if A is equal to 2, and let's set A is equal to 4, you can do else, and if you want to check a value, so you can do else if A is equal, else if A is equal to 4, then print A is equal to 4. However, if none of these values are met, you can write else. Else also always has to go after an if, and if you have any else ifs, else always goes before the else if. So else is sort of all other values. Print. There is a glitch in the matrix. I knew we shouldn't have run it on Windows Vista. That's a terrible idea, Morpheus. God damn it. There we go. That's my artistic. There we go. A is equal to 4. Just if I set it to something 3, so it's neither of those values. There's a glitch in the matrix. I knew we shouldn't run it on Windows Vista. So there we go. There's else. So .code, and we're just going to write else if val equals val, then code. See, it does speak, and then else code. There we go. You can just make it out of else ifs 2 if you want, and you can do if A is equal to 2. No, I'm not going to do that this tutorial. And you know what? I'm now going to assign you a few challenges, and this is actually going to require you to use global variables. So what a global variable is put in a number value, and here. So if I want to reference this, it's game.workspace.value. I want you to use a script. So in a while true do script, Oh no, this is a good one. This is going to be really tricky. I want you in a while I haven't taught you about object variables. So an object variable is like a normal variable, apart from it just stores an object. So game. No, we'll just go workspace dot value. So that gets the value here, but you still do have to reference the property, the value property. So I want you in a while A is equal to 2. No, okay. So what I want you to run a loop for as long as A is equal to 2. But in that loop, oh wait, I'm just going to pause. Alright, I'm back. That was actually quite a considerable break, so I do remember the challenge I was going to set you. So what I want you to do is assign this a value and put in a while true do script. No, okay. So I want you to assign that value in a while true do script. Put if A is equal to a value it's not, then print something, anything. No, okay, here's what I'm going to do. In a while true do script, put if A is not, if A is not, to make it, okay. Make it so if A is not equal to 5, make A equal to 5. Oh no. Right. No, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to make this a bool B-O-O-U-L. Bool value, which is a true or false value. Okay. Set it to false. Okay. So this is the actual challenge. So do while true do. So in a while true do script, put if that value is equal to false, then no. If that value is equal to true, end the script. Then after that, I want you to make that value true. So it's a while true do loop, which will only loop once. Okay? Let's go. This should be good. Oh, sorry. Okay, right, let's get back. Let's get back to coding. So we're going to do while true do. Then we have the bool value. A equals workspace dot value. Okay, while true do. If A, you will need two ends for this. That may have shown you off. If A is equal to true, then end. A equals true. Print A. A is now true. There we go. What have I done wrong? Oh, of course. Okay. No, you didn't need two ends, I'm sorry. Oh, I think it's actually return end. Oh, I don't know. We'll find out. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put a wait script in it. GG. Just gonna pause you there. Alright, sorry for that cock up. So anyway, I've got the script back. I'm just gonna set the bool value. Okay, and it's set to. I'm gonna set it to true actually. A equals workspace dot value. So this variable declare is this value here. Right. While true do wait 1. We are actually going to use return rather than end. So yeah, I wouldn't expect you to get this. This is very challenging. I'll give you a less challenging one. If A is equal to false, then return end. A equals false. Okay. Oh no, it is then end. Okay. Print. I'm rolling money like a pimp. There we go. You be pimping? No, I can't say it very well. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So something's gone wrong. If A is equal to false, then end. What did I do wrong here? Is it return end? Or maybe it's then return end, I don't know. Yeah, it is then return end. Sorry, I'm not used to this. And it should just go once. There we go. Okay, I want you to implement code like this into a function. So when I touch, okay, here's what I want to do. You don't need to use a bool value. When I touch this part, I want the workspace to go transparent for 1 second. As soon as I touch it, this variable is set to true, and true will stop it repeating for 1 second. So, for example, yeah, all right. Let's play some money. Let's play some Jessie J. Let's go. If I do it like I do. Banging tunes, mate. Anyway, so you can just set a local variable for this one, but it doesn't matter if you use global variable. And so we're going to do function on touched. So we're just declaring the function. So we got this. Let's put the script in the part. You didn't have to do that, but you know, as long as you did it right. No. Let's do it like this. script dot parent dot transparent. No, in fact, I'm going to do it how I imagine you did it. Script dot okay, workspace dot base plate dot transparency equal 1. Weight 1. Let me copy this in. Let me do it. In fact, when PeasPod did this, he actually gave this an entire tutorial. So what we do is, if A is equal to true, then return end. I will actually write this in my little thing I will have under here. Yeah, okay. If A is equal to true, return end. Don't want that. A is equal to true. There we go. Right, fix it. Oh yes, I forgot to write return end, didn't I? That was silly of me. Return end. A is equal to true. And this will only run the script once. And yeah, so that's what we want. Oh no, I asked you if you could wait 1, A equals true, false. Okay. It's going to stay like that for 2 seconds now. Okay. And it doesn't work. Right, why is this? I don't know, that's bizarre. I'm going to pause, and I'm going to find out. Right, sorry about that. So I found out what I did wrong. It's because I started with A is false as opposed to true. Apparently it only works if you... I did actually have to go Google this. It only works if you do it like this. So, now, if we try it, it should do whatever it was I wanted it to do. Scripting helpers form I used to find out. Oh, what the hell? What did I ask it to do? Genius. This would probably also... I didn't actually make it to go. So we're going to go script.parent .part .touched, if you remember the formula right, connect on touched. Sorry about that. Well, I suppose you didn't notice the time passing by, but I certainly did. This has actually been an unusually long tutorial. Sorry. There we go. Come back anytime soon. Oh. I'm very tired at the moment. That's why my scripting is not great. It's not up to scratch. But you know. And look, I can just run on this. Come on, let's go. See? And it doesn't just go over and over again. It is actually waiting for the function to be fully completed before it'll run again. Sorry, that's quite clever. This is the end of the tutorial. We're actually getting on to quite some really good stuff. Next time I'm going to show you... Next I'm going to show you... We're going to code first Abby. We're actually going to code an Abby. How cool is that? An obby. I think they're called obbies. You know, the ones that spell like this. Abby. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to code that next time around. So yeah, that'll be great. See you then.